Hi, I'm Chris Gavin with Hunt to Eat, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make wild turkey tikka masala with a side of wild saag paneer.
Alright, let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to need 3 pounds of turkey, ginger, 3 onions, a cup of yogurt, 1 lemon, 2 to 3 bulbs of garlic, 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste, hickory nut oil. I like to purchase mine from foragersharvest.com. We'll need 1 can of coconut milk, a 1/4 cup maple syrup. We'll also need salt, paprika, garam masala, turmeric, cumin, and coriander. Once we have our ingredients assembled, we're going to start cutting the turkey. We're going to be grilling the turkey on skewers, so the aim here is to cut it into pieces that we can skewer and put on the grill, about ping pong to golf ball size pieces. Once our turkey is all cut up, we're going to put it into a bowl with 1 cup of yogurt. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Next, we're going to add our spice blend of a tablespoon of turmeric, a tablespoon of coriander, and a tablespoon of cumin. Then we're going to add 1 diced bulb of garlic, 2 tablespoons diced ginger, and 1 diced onion. Then we're going to stir the mixture thoroughly, coating the turkey with the yogurt and the spices. Once it's thoroughly coated, we're going to cover and put it in the fridge for about 2 to 5 hours. Once our meat's done marinating, we're going to fire up the grill. We're going to use a charcoal grill here because it's really important that we get a nice sear on the meat. We're going to skewer the turkey and place it onto the grill with an aim to lightly char the sides. Probably have it on there for about 5 minutes per side. Once the meat is fully cooked, we're going to remove it from the grill. While the meat will be going into a sauce later, it'll only be going in for a few minutes, so it's important to make sure that the meat is fully cooked before removing it from the grill. Next, we're going to turn to our stove top and making the sauce for the tikka masala. We're going to turn a burner on medium heat and add hickory oil to the bottom of the pan. Any vegetable oil will do for this step. And then we're going to saute 1 diced onion, and we want to get it translucent, not really browned. Then we're going to add 2 bulbs of minced garlic and our spices. Our spices are going to include 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon cumin, 2 tablespoons garam masala, a teaspoon and a half of coriander, and then we're going to stir. This is a very important step in Indian cooking because we want to get the spices sauteed until they're aromatic. We want to fill the kitchen with the smell of these spices sauteing with our bulb vegetables. If they start to burn or get close, we're going to add a little bit of water. Next, we're going to add 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste to our sauce and stir that in. Next, we're going to add 1 can of coconut milk. If you don't have coconut milk, or if you prefer, you could add 1 cup of cream or half and half. And now we're going to add 1/4 cup maple syrup. Next, add 1 tablespoon of salt and stir. Once our sauce comes to a simmer, we're going to take the turkey off of the skewers and put it into the sauce. Once all of the turkey is in the sauce, we're going to stir it to coat the turkey thoroughly with the sauce. Then we're going to cover and let it sit for about 5 minutes on a low heat. Alright, turning to our saag paneer, in a mixing bowl we're going to combine 1 tablespoon turmeric, 1 tablespoon salt, 1 teaspoon cayenne pepper with 2 tablespoons of hickory nut oil. We're going to mix this together to make a nice slurry. And next up we are going to add diced paneer or Indian cheese to the bowl. We're gonna coat the paneer with the spices by mixing it in the bowl. Then we're gonna take the spiced paneer and put it into a hot pan, and we're going to saute the paneer. The idea is to get 1 to 2 sides of the paneer browned before we take it off of the heat, transfer it into a bowl. Next, we're gonna throw a little bit of hickory nut oil into the pan and add 1 diced onion. We're gonna saute the onion until the onion gets a soft texture. We're not really looking to caramelize the onion here, but we wanna get it translucent and soft. Then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon minced ginger and 1 tablespoon minced garlic in with the onion and 2 tablespoons garam masala. We're gonna stir this together, and again, much like with the tikka masala, we wanna get the spices to be aromatic. This is a key component to Indian cooking. Just as your spices start to get aromatic, we're gonna throw a couple of tablespoons of water into the mixture to make sure that our spices are not burning. And then we're gonna add our greens. Saag in Hindi simply means greens. Many of you have probably heard of panak paneer, which means spinach paneer or spinach and cheese. For our saag, I'm going to use a number of wild greens, including Canada clearweed, cutleaf coneflower, and purslane. Throw a little bit of water in here at this stage to make sure that the greens cook down nicely. If you don't have wild greens, you could definitely use spinach. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and stir. And now we're going to remove the saag from the heat once the greens are cooked down. We're going to add 1 cup of yogurt to our mix, and we're going to stir that in thoroughly. Our mixture has to be off of the heat at this point to make sure that the yogurt doesn't curdle. Once our burner is cooled off, we can return the mixture of greens and yogurt to the burner, and now we're going to fold in our browned paneer from earlier that we set aside. Now we're going to combine all the ingredients together by stirring to mix the flavors. Once this is done, we are ready to serve. This is wild turkey tikka masala with a side of saag paneer on rice.